I took over the morning show here, and
Oh, no kidding.
I'm not brilliant about anything, but especially about finances. So I said, Gary, be gentle, and you led me through all of it. So I really appreciate that.
That's kind of you.
You know, since then, whenever I see your byline in a story, I have to read it now. And yesterday you had the story about the auto industry picking up the last little while, and some of the reasons for that. And Gary being a guy, I think part of the reason is, and I don't know, but in the North American auto industry, all of a sudden, once again, we can get like cars with 350, 400 horsepower engines again, and I mean, oh man. Anyway, they're really looking after customer service.
Right on.
But that's not why you're here to talk this morning. I guess the Journal has a special feature coming out tomorrow, Gary.
We do, yeah. It's an economic outlook section, and our theme is labor pains, because it is going to be a pain, all right, trying to fill all those jobs.
Yeah, Dave Rutherford just mentioning 114,000.
Yeah, it's a huge
jobs.
number, isn't it? I mean, that's what population of Red Deer plus.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
No kidding. And, well, crude over $100 a barrel now, and again, the oil, how much oil is going to be pumped out of Fort McMurray in the next few years?
The projection is, 3 million barrels a day by 2020, so that's, about 90% above where we're at now.
Man, which all sounds great, but it's kind of a moot point if we don't have somebody to get it out of there.
Absolutely, that's the big concern.
So, how will this affect everything? If we don't get the labor that we need, how is this going to affect the whole economy of the province then?
Well, we have something like $22 billion a year of capital investment in the oil sands. I mean, that's a huge number, as we both know, and the projection is it creates, on the order of 600,000 jobs over the next decade. So you're right, that 3 million barrel a day number is a bit of a fantasy if we don't have the people to do it. So you get projects that are shelved, that are delayed, you get cost pressures, wage cost pressures, and we saw how that movie ended in the last cycle, not too well.
Was it last week that Premier Redford, was it Chicago that she was visiting?
She was,
yeah. And she was mentioning the jobs that we have available here and how jaws dropped there.
Absolutely,
and,
yeah. She said their eyes were popping out when she talked about 100,000 plus jobs that could go unfilled if we don't get the people to fill them. And it's, of course, 180 degrees from where many cities in the U.S. are at these days, where they've got double-digit unemployment rates across many places.